Namibia is an African country with a land area more than twice the size of California and a population roughly 1/10 that of California. The country is predominantly deserts with the sparsely populated regions. Nonetheless, Namibia features a diverse array of unique geographical landscapes not commonly observed anywhere else. I entered Namibia via the southern border crossing from South Africa. Upon arrival, the Orange River was immediately visible. This river flows through South Africa and forms a part of the boundary between Namibia and South Africa. By the time I completed the border procedures, it was late evening. I checked into my lodge, which was situated directly on the banks of the Orange River. From the property, it is possible to view South Africa across the river. The Orange River is named after an army general, not the color of the waters. The following morning, after an early wake-up and heavy breakfast, I set out to visit the first attraction of the day, the Sesriem Canyon. Recognized as Africa's largest canyon and often referred to as Grand Canyon of Africa. It features impressive geological formations, including a prominent horseshoe bend encircling a sculpted mountain. Multiple vantage points allow visitors to appreciate the exceptional scenery of this extensive canyon. Following this visit, I traveled nearly 152 kilometers towards Keetmanshoop, a small town with a population of 30,000. Before checking in, I explored two notable nearby attractions. The first, Quiver tree forest, is situated 17.6 kilometers from Keetmanshoop and accessible via a short drive. Although consisting of only 250 trees, the forest lies within a volcanic region and represents a significant concentration of these distinctive trees. The Quiver tree, Namibia's national tree, is renowned for its unusual appearance, inverted in form with root-like branches extending upwards. It thrives in dolerite rock environment, typically of Namibian deserts where vegetation is otherwise scarce. These trees produce bright yellow flowers with high nectar content, attracting various pollinators such as insects and birds. Furthermore, their branches provide essential nesting sites for raptors and sociable weavers, creating micro-ecosystems in otherwise arid settings. A brief drive from Quiver tree forest leads to Giant's Playground, located just 7 kilometers away. According to local folklore, this site was once thought to be domain of giants, who stacked large boulders. While these legends predate modern geological understanding, they reflect the community's cultural interpretation of the landscape. The remarkable dolerite boulders found here were formed through columnar joining during Jurassic period, around 180 million years ago, because of volcanic activity followed by cooling and contraction. Both Quiver tree forest and Giant's Playground are important for appreciating the region's geological history. Proclaimed in August 1979, Namib Naukluft Park is designated ecological protection area of 49,800 square kilometers. At the time of the establishment, it was the largest protected region in the western Namibia. The park is notable for containing some of the world's largest dunes, which can reach elevations up to 300 meters. Dune 45 is located 45 kilometers from the entrance of the national park. It is the most photographed dune in the world and is noted for its height of 170 meters or 560 feet. The dune is named after the distance from the national park's entrance. The distinctive shape of Dune 45 is influenced by quartz-rich sand, which is resistant to erosion and helps maintain the dune structure. The dunes of the Namib Desert, including Dune 45, have formed from wind-blown sand originating from Namibian coast. This sand is approximately 5 million years old and contains iron oxide, which gives it a red color that varies according to the lighting conditions throughout the day. During morning and evening light, the pan's floor can appear like a moonscape. From the top of the Dune 45, here is a panoramic view of the surrounding dunes and landscape. 23 miles from Dune 45 is Deadvlei, an iconic Namibian landmark. Deadvlei, historically a swamp sustained by Etosha River, translates directly to dead swamp. Roughly 900 years ago, shifting climate conditions led to the deposition of expansive sand dunes, which blocked the river's flow and caused the swamp to desiccate. The ancient acacia or camel thorn trees remain anchored in places neither petrified nor decomposed, but preserved through desiccation and exposure. Their exterior wood blackened by solar radiation. The hardwood composition of these trees has contributed to their longevity. One of the Deadvlei's most famous features is Big Daddy, the second tallest dune in Namibia, at 325 meters in height, approximately 20 feet shorter than Eiffel Tower. Climbing to the summit typically requires an hour, while the descent is considerably faster, often completed at a run.
Quiver Canyon.
Sesriem Canyon, an important tourist destination in the park, is a natural gorge carved by Etosha River through sedimentary rock. Measuring roughly 1 kilometer in length and up to 30 meters in depth, the canyon narrows to as little as 2 meters wide in certain sections. Some segments retain water year-round, providing a critical source for local wildlife.
Difficult for it to climb here.
Swakopmund, situated on Namibia's western coast at the edge of the Namib Desert, is the fourth largest urban area in the country. The city is characterized by 19th century German colonial architecture, having been established in 1892 as the primary harbor for German Southwest Africa. Visitors may participate in recreational activities such as quad biking, camel rides, skydiving, paragliding, and desert excursions in the desert. Namibia's coastline is defined by the dramatic convergence of towering sand dunes and the Atlantic Ocean. Treacherous waves and sandbars have rendered this region hazardous for ships, resulting in numerous wrecks and earning the area the moniker Skeleton Coast. My journey began in Swakopmund with a visit to the Zila shipwreck, an Angolan fishing trawler that was stranded in 2008 while en route to Mumbai. Over time, the rusting vessel has become a nesting and roosting grounds for cormorants, particularly active during the breeding season, and largely safe from predation owing to remote location. Walvis Bay, Namibia's second largest city and principal coastal hub, is 29 square kilometers and boasts the only natural deep water harbor along the nation's shoreline. Sheltered by Pelican Point, Sandspit, the bay sports thriving populations of plankton and marine life, attracting southern whales and underpinning local fishing and whaling industries. Renowned for tourism, Walvis Bay offers striking bays and dunes with notable sites such as artificial Bird Island. Dune 7, located outside the city of Walvis Bay, is recognized as the tallest dune in Africa and is popular among tourists. Located in northwestern Namibia, Etosha National Park is distinguished by its vast salt pan, which constitutes nearly 23% of the park's area and provides habitat for a variety of mammals, birds, and reptiles. Established in 1967, Etosha sports many endangered species, including one-third of Africa's black rhino population, 70% of which resides within the park. The highest recorded black rhino count reached 1,500, though recent numbers have declined due to poaching. The African bush elephant, also critically endangered, finds refuge in the park, which is home to 2,911 individuals out of fewer than 500,000 remaining worldwide. Etosha hosts 4 of the big 5 game animals: lions, leopards, elephants, and rhinos. Windhoek, the capital and the largest city of Namibia, is located near the country's geographic center. With a growing population of 486,000, driven largely by internal migration, Windhoek serves as Namibia's social, economic, political, and cultural nucleus. The city is home to major enterprises, government institutions, and the key educational and cultural organizations.